As expected, I've acquired all the 4 commander decks from Doctor Who, and so in the next videos I'll be unboxing each. It will be the deck Timey Wimey, Masters of Evil, Blast from the Past, and Paradox Power. Stay tuned. I heard this was the best one, Masters of Evil. I can't comment yet, so I would like to. The first video that I'll do would be this one. A prior important note before I open is that I know zero about Doctor Who. I haven't seen a single episode, so I won't be able to give any kind of or make any kind of connections with the TV series. So it's going to be like a very naive comment of everything that I see without knowing nothing of what's being shown here. I have like very basic knowledge, right? The good guys, probably the bad guys. So let's see how we can survive this trip. So exterminate! Grab your companions and battle across the magic universe in magic different multiplayer format. Yeah, the Doctor's greatest foes unite to deal damage to multiple opponents. Davros rewards you for each opponent who loses 3 or more life. So finding ways to punch through the table's defenses will clear the path to your villainous victory. So is Davros here the big bad guy from the series? Probably, yeah. So Davros is that one there. I know that he is on a wheelchair, and recently the recent episodes is not on a wheelchair. It created some strange conversations about the path that the TV series is following. But that's what I know. Just that. One of Doctor's prime adversaries is Davros, a former military scientist and the original creator of the Daleks. Daleks, yeah. Davros isn't always aligned with his deadly creations, but his callousness and cruelty often rivals theirs. He enjoys tormenting the Doctor through their many encounters, but he has yet to truly defeat the resilient Time Lord. And so this brings also Planechase cards. So because Doctor Who is traveling a lot across whatever, they thought we should include planes. So let's see what is inside. Exercise, what's the name of these Masters of Evil? So these are those that don't have the easy way to open. So I was trying to figure out how to dig in. So this series has been running for decades now, and still with new episodes. One of the decks mentions the 13th Doctor. So this has been going for long indeed. So what you get inside the box is, yeah, this is the kind of box of the Warhammer decks as well. Looks different. It's like landscaped. You have the tokens around it. Then here you can take out the normal box that comes with these decks, where you can store. Oh, it's on a vertical. It's a vertical box. You can store everything here, including sleeve cards. And there is someone. You can punch out this thing here, and the deck would be here. So this can go away. Crap. No booster, although there are some collector's boosters, I think. You have a life dial here. The Planechase cards, we'll get to that. And we have these manuals that talks a little bit about the deck and some lore, I think. Let's see. So about how to play with the deck, the commander rules and the Planechase rules. So just if you're not familiar with the Planechase rules, it's an interesting concept because it creates some meta effects on the game depending on the plane. This effect will be always active here, and then you can roll a die, and on the die you can either leave this plane for another one, or you can do chaos, and there's a second effect that happens. So let's see if the decks are normally supported on Planechase or if it's just an addition. Okay, you have here Missy, and there's Davros again, and some of the colors. So let's take a look here for me to learn. We are here to learn, right, as well. So Missy is an incarnation of the Doctor's oldest friend and longtime enemy, the Master. Okay, incarnation of the Master. Unlike her previous antagonist incarnations, Missy hopes to rekindle the old relationship between her and the Doctor. Through her approach is often misguided. Missy and the Doctor relationship is a delicate balance of friendship and animosity. At times she is genuinely helpful, working alongside the Doctor in service of the same goals, but at other times she acts as a flagrant disregard for any sense of morals, indulging in acts of cruelty and relishing in chaos. Like all the incarnations of the Master, Missy is a conniving schemer. She enacts her plans with patience, tenacity, and a charismatic flourish. Missy remains torn between her former ways and her desire to be friends with the Doctor. No, sorry, that the Doctor had been hoping to see once again. Okay, that's an interesting concept. So she's bad, she's good. We've seen many characters like that. We never know what they will do next. And then Davros. So this guy is like the metal man. It's like Professor Xavier inverted. Former leader of the called scientific elite. Is a longtime enemy of the Doctor and the creator of some of the most dangerous beings in the universe, the Daleks. Who are the Daleks after all? We need to wait for the guys. Are these things? These trash bins? No. As a brilliant and ruthless scientist, Davos created the Daleks as the ultimate weapon. He gave the Daleks are the mission to bring peace by exterminating all other beings in the universe. Despite creating them, Davos' relationship with the Daleks is a tense one. He constantly strives to better his creation and pushes them to what he views as greatness. But the Daleks consider him a threat to be eliminated or a lesser creature to be exploited for his intellect. Davos relishes in cruelty, manipulates others to achieve his goals, and takes sadistic pleasure in tormenting the Doctor. Through it all, Davos remains set on the tyrannic path, preserving his vision of the Daleks no matter the cost. Okay, cool. That's a great introduction for what we are going to see, which is all the bad guys. Let's see how bad this guy. Oh, look at that! What a nice surprise here hidden inside. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there's also here. There's a Planechase dog die here. Okay, we'll get there. So I was very sad not to see the collector booster sample pack from Doctor Who, and it was hidden inside the envelope. So cool! What a nice surprise. So I don't know what are the rare cards here. Probably just like full art cards, because I guess all the cards are in these 4 decks. But let's take a look at. Wow! No. The 10th Doctor, there's a mythic here, the 10th Doctor, in a cartoonish lookalike card, and the Toy Maker Trap. The Toy Maker. Okay, the Toy Maker should be someone powerful there. Okay, and then let's see the Planechase cards. I guess these are 10 cards. I think I've seen. The last time we saw the Planechase cards, it was March of the Machines, which makes sense because all the realities or the planes were being attacked, and so you can use that on your behalf. Here, what it seems to happen is these are all like places from the series. So this is an interesting context. Every time we have, from now on, every time we have a universe beyond, it comes with a planar deck. That's really cool. That's really cool because, for example, Warhammer. They should have come with a planar deck because there are lots of planets, lots of places, and I guess future Lord of the Rings commander decks could have had the planar decks because there's lots of places in the Middle Earth, right? So why not, Wizards? Why not? So here we have the city of the Daleks on the plains Caro. So I'm just going to show you because it's too much for the moon base. The moon base this creature gains flying because it's the moon base with low gravity. Okay, Dalek intensive care. I guess the planes are the planes related with the characters in the deck. I see Dalek, Davros. I see the Dalek. So Bowie base 1. The Doctor's Tomb. Which one? So he dies. So that's the phone, Kevin, right? or something that reminds that. No, but that's a huge thing, right? It's enormous. Look at the size of that near the mountains. There's a smaller one there. Aplan Mortarium. Unleash the Flux. Some of them are not planes, it's just something that happens in effect. The Matrix of Time. Okay, so the female doctor is stuck there. Hotel of Fears. Mondasian colony ship. Yeah, I think I'm losing a bit of the fun here because I'm not into this content, but anyway, it's too many TV series to keep track of, so that it's not on my radar, to be honest. It's not on my radar to go after these things. That's Doctor Who there. What's that image? They have all the doctors together watching some kind of cosmic fight. That should be some epic moment, which I'm completely not being influenced or emotional about. So starting here with the commander. So Davros. Davros is a 4/3/4. It's so dangerous that the wheelchair guy is a 3/4. Man, I've seen elephants with more, with less attack power or defense. At the beginning of your end step, create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace and its opponent. If your opponent has lost 3 or more life, then each opponent who lost 3 or more life turn faces a villain's choice. You draw a card, or that player discards a card. Okay, so he's putting everyone against each other. You draw a card, or that player discards a card. No. Missy, wow, 6 mana. So yeah, the master or whatever she is, right? To me, it looks like Mary Poppins with Battlestar Galactica's Cylons around, but that's me. Whenever non-artifact creature dies, return it to battlefield face down under your control. It's a Cyberman to do. Okay, so those guys look like being the Cyberman. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent faces a villainous choice. Each artifact creature you control deals 1 damage to that opponent, or you draw a card and chaos ensues. Okay, chaos. So you need to have the planar deck because, well, it's not super important, but this is working directly with the planar deck. Chaos. Okay, Renegade Silence, an alien horror. Zygor Infiltrator. Okay, it's like a completely different game because I don't recognize anything here. Don't blink. That's an angel statue. Or exterminate. You are the enemy of the Daleks. So this is a Dalek. Okay, so I need to answer that. I knew that there were some tokens for the Daleks here. Where they are? Where are they? Cyberman. There's a Cyberman. So for the first time, I'm going to do something different, which is starting with the tokens. There's the plastic version of the commander. So Dalek, there it is. The question is answered. This is a Dalek. Wow. I guess in the 60s or 50s or wherever, this thing could look very fearsome, but now I've seen toasters more aggressive than that in these looks. This is a recycle bin, right? This is like R2D2, even worse. The Dalek Squadron, wow. But maybe in the TV series they are like very, very, very bad. That's why I never liked Doctor Who, to be honest, because it looks very silly. Everything looks very silly. Even older, especially older things, when you take a look, it looks like this is not serious stuff. Maybe that's the purpose of the series, not being serious. But the whole space opera thing, I like some kind of seriousness here. So it's already difficult to be credible, even if it's like trying to be joke. So Sontaran General, look at that. Here in the card looks more or less, but in TV that looks super stupid. Great intelligent plan. The Cyberman Patrol. Cybermat. The Clockwork Droid. Midnight Crusader Shuttle. Laser screwdriver. Arcade. Oh, the arcade signet. There it is. There was always there. And the soul ring. I don't know what that is. 11th Doctor is saying the Eye of Harmony. It's the Eye of Harmony, the soul ring. The Thoth Best Soul. And the Mind Stone is the head of a Cyberman. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. That's a Cyberman. That's a Cyberman. The Lightning Greaves is the Doctor shoes. Propaganda. Okay, there's some propaganda in the scene. Autumn Soldier. The Flood of Mars. Okay, so zombies as well on Doctor Who. The cyber conversion. Hunted by the family. Who is this family? The Dalek drone. Another Dalek. Vashta Narada. Time Reaper. The toys make a trap, so we got that on a promo. The Doomsday Confluence. Vizlor Turlock. Genesis of the Daleks. There's a saga that creates Daleks here. This is how it ends. I've seen these angel-looking statues, which are characters here. Devin Evan. Sorry, I'm taking a while because I'm appreciating. Is this Missy again in the Cybermans? Yeah, it looks different on the art, but so delete. Cybermen are tough guys. I can delete. Ensnared by the Mara, Day of the Moon. Okay, that's this guy. The Renegade's silent there. Yeah. The Master multiplied. Time Lord Rogue. But the Master, wasn't the Master Missy? The Master Mesmerists. Rassilon, the War President. The Master Gallifrey's Hand. Oh, those are Golden Cybermen. The Valiard. Okay, so we're getting the evil guys now. The Weeping Angel. There it is, the angel here. The Beast Deathless Prince. Wow. Does this show up in Doctor Who? The Rani. Psychorex Commander. These guys now look cool. Yeah, wow, look at this one. Looks like Ultron. The Cyber Controller. This is the boss of the Cybermen. The Cult of Scarrow. This I still don't get these guys, but anyway. The Dalek Emperor. The Dalek. That's the Super Dalek there. There's this octopus there. Controlling. That's an octopus. Asha, the Lone Cyberman. Okay, so the Cybermen are really men's, or this is the only one that is a human under the armor. Blink. The Master formed a new Cybermen Squadron. This is Ultron and his friends, right? It's the same thing. Cyber ship. Wound Reflection. Wow. So that's Missy. And that's another bad guy. Blasphemous Act. Solent Simulacrum. The Sound of Drums. The River of Tears. There's the barrage breaking there. Smoldering Marsh. The Temple of Deceit. Canal, the Dark Quarters Catacombs. Fatted Pools. Okay, I'm just jumping here because these are lands and they don't tell me much, but I guess for fans, the Haunted Ridge, a ghost. Look good, that's good. Creeping Tar Pit. Now I'm confused. I don't know if these are all related or not. Well, Commander Sphere, we know what that is, and the Wayfarer's Bauble as well. Cthulhu is here. Cthulhu. Talisman of Indulgence. The Command Tower. Terramorphic Expanse. Okay, so there are lots of... No, there are not many. Temple of the False God, wow. There are not many baselands. Right, so only 2 islands? Wow. Look at those islands. There, the phone booth is already. It's always there. Two swamps. Where's the phone? There it is. The phone. Wow, these lands are beautiful. Look at that. On the mountain with the sunset below. Wow, I love these lands. And I could tell you that the deck looks cool. The deck looks cool. So I'm very eager to try it. Maybe one day I can delve into Doctor Who, the TV series. But for now, this was it. This was Masters of Evil. So I hope you have enjoyed. You know, I'll bring the other three decks, or if you're already seeing this, they are already in the channel. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share with friends, and take a look at my playlist for Magic the Gathering. It's huge, lots of content, and I will continue to bring more and more card games, other card games, and board games in general. So thank you for watching until the end, and I see you on the next one. Goodbye.